welcome to, yet again, a very impromptu stream. We're back on Zwift, believe it or not. It's been so long, so long. This is the tour of Watopia. Stage 1 group ride. Now, we've already done the longer version of this ride a couple of days ago when it started. So this is meant to be shorter, but it's like not by much. So we're on the sand and sequoias, which let me see. We're doing 22.5k. And the long route, which is the Magnificent 8, which we did on Monday, that's 29k. So, not much of a difference. There's a little bit more climbing in this one. This has got 181 metres of climbing, as opposed to 155. Anyway, we'll see how the legs are today, because we got a bit of a battering yesterday with the final round of the Tour Series. So we've had a hard day at the desk, doing work, and then, yeah, jump on Zwift, quick spin on the legs, and hopefully feel better for it. We'll see. Hey Rick and Garris, legs are awful. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I don't think we'll be. Oh, what's happened here? Well, that's great. No signal. What? Ah, you are joking me. How about we do that? Ha ha ha! And now my heart rate's gone off. Well, there we go. So Rick, I think you were in this event, so bye. Unbelievable. What was that, like 14th to 400? Wow. Everything's dropping out. There's no RPM. Oh my goodness. I've never had that happen. Oh well. Oh, RPM's back on. Oh well. I guess this is just a gentle ride then. Amazing. Zwift knows you're cheating on them. Well, funny you should say that. Oh my goodness. Anyway, gents, how are you all? My headphones sound really odd today. Let's see if we can get them fixed. RPM's gone again. Q74. I wonder how many places I could make up without completely destroying myself. That's really annoying. A nice flat course. Cyclocrossing. You're a bit late in the year for cyclocross, are you not? That's a winter sport. Allegedly. I've never tried it. But an adder, wow. I don't think I've ever seen an adder. Not in the wild anyway, that's for sure. Oh, my ride-on script doesn't seem to be working. Something must have changed. It's quite funny when I rolled through here on Monday. It just shows how long it's been since I was last on Zwift, which was round about the 9th of February. So I rolled through here, probably doing about this much effort, but I was in the bunch. So of course, quite easily rolled through here about 45. Maybe 50k an hour, and I got a PB, which is quite odd to get a wee PB notification when you're on a group ride. Oh, wrong bottle. That one's not finished yet. Apparently the Garmin reckons I'm in good condition. I beg to differ. quick. Brace the chain. The chain? So, what do we think of these new zip wheels? So the 808 and the rest of the regular wheels, I reckon look quite cool. It's quite a nice refresh to the graphics. But what Zwift are thinking, or what were they thinking I should say, when they changed that Super 9 disc to grey? I'm not cool. Yeah, I'm with you, Rick. I don't like it. It just looks really naff, and the way that they've shaded it, it looks like the disc itself is sunken in, to me anyway. It looks like the disc is narrower than the tyre, which of course is nonsense. Anyway, it's just another pixel, isn't it? There we go, we've hit 300. So this will be another day in terms of tested dual recording lost through technology, because obviously the power we're using off the Garmin's just now, God knows what's happened to the Neo. I'm recording the Garmin's into the Garmin, obviously. And yesterday, when we raced, because we go through the Garmin on the Xert player, so we can have that MPA figure overlaid on the screen, I set the Garmin up, calibrated the pedals, connected them, connected the heart rate, started up the Xert player, and then, unbeknown to me, until I got to the end, it had reconnected, without telling me, to the Neo. So when I went to compare the fit files last night, they were obviously exactly the same. So that was pretty useless. And then today's going to be the same. When did it become so complicated? Just want to get out and ride the bike. Fingers crossed we can actually get outside soon. It's absolutely pissing down today. Yesterday was blowing a gale. The weekend is looking so-so. But the kids are back. So the only riding we'll get outdoors is if we take them on a ride. There we go, that's working now. Only 10? Awful. Still trying to very slowly wear these new shoes in. They are comfy, but they're going to be much comfier once they've softened to my feet a little. Whoop. Don't want to do that. Yeah, tomorrow's race at Garris. That's going to be a tough one. I know it's flat, but 40 odd K. Ouch. So, faster day tomorrow. Indeed. Now, unless I've been completely not paying attention, which of course can happen, how come I've gone up to 275? Late joiners is the answer. We're 13k to go. 9.5 in. And there's still people joining the event. I know it's a group ride, but if you want to do the ride, do the ride. Don't join late. I think the last time we did Tour de Zwift, I can't remember which course it on, but I remember about 40 odd K and somebody was riding alongside me. Now I've done about 35 at this point, and they've got 5k, and it's like, what's the point? These rollers on this part of the course, I absolutely hate them. So what do we think of the new pack dynamics? I've not done enough riding since they changed. But certainly when I did the group ride on Monday, it looked pretty chaotic, with your rider jumping left and right, trying to find a space. And then occasionally, because I was on this bike, he's jumping up and down to signify that I'm in the draft. Yeah, in a big bunch for sure. I'll be interested to actually race proper back on Zwift and see if the dynamics actually make any difference. To be honest, I think the surging off the front is not really, or maybe it's completely linked, but I would say it's not the main focus that needs fixed. It's pack speeds. The constant churning at the front and pushing through. I mean, maybe that is the fix, but yeah, pack speeds on Zwift have forever been ridiculously high. And that's why mostly racing is dull, in my opinion, because people just sit in, wait for a sprint, unless of course it's a hilly course, and then it just blows apart because Zwift so heavily relies on watts per kilo, and really watts per kilo only comes into its own when the road goes uphill. So anyway, RPM's going again. Something's obviously interfering somewhere. So KOM yet to come on this course. Well, technically we're already on it, but the steep part certainly. Nearly at the top. Hey Claire, long time no see. Yeah, maybe I can finally get that little nudge closer to level 50. I haven't even looked at the courses that the tour is going to be doing. I would hope some of the newer ones. Because to be honest, I haven't actually ridden any of the new courses that were introduced tail end of last year, so these rides are definitely all about getting that extra XP. Trying to force myself to ride a little bit easier as well. Technically got a week, actually less than a week of rest before my Tour Series 2 starts again over on the other platform. Could really do with having a rest week, but want to get that XP. That's your weight, Garrus. Swift just loves anything David class as a heavier rider, which is quite ridiculous. But yeah, it's so easy just to especially if you're on the correct set of wheels and bike combo. You can quite easily just cruise past people, and you're obviously not even wanting to do that. I was noticing that yesterday though, in the other race, that quite a few times, certainly for me it wasn't on purpose, for Rick it probably was, but we kept surging through to the front. I certainly wasn't wanting to, I was just trying to hang in the wheels. Every so often I'd cruise through to the front, and I was concerned that people would think I was trying to split and push the pace on. It's such a, without the ability to brake, it's such a fine line between getting enough power in to give yourself that little surge to make sure you're still in the draft, but then feather that or even stop it incomplete so that you don't fly through the front. Anyway, fingers crossed, outdoor racing again soon. Although, currently, there is nothing planned in Scotland for any point this year. There's quite a few races that I could potentially go and sign up for in England, but considering whether or not, after a year of no racing, do I actually want to spend upwards of 4 or 5 hours in a car driving to a race? Why on earth do I have resistance on of -5? Something not right at all today. So yeah, not sure if I want to drive all that distance, but after a year of nothing, I'm really desperate to race. Remember if I can, or remind myself if I can manage to steer. It'd just be nice not to have to constantly pedal, because there's so much freewheeling in a race, unless of course it's a crit. But the power inside a bunch, if you're right in the middle in a road race, is just, it's unreal how much you don't need to put any effort in. But if you're in the wrong position, you're going to work so hard. $4K to go. Probably quite a good thing that I had that dropout at the beginning, because it's forced me to not try and push the pace. And even though I was coming into this to do like a mild tempo ride, I guarantee if I was at the front, I'd be sucked into pushing, trying to stick with the riders. Oh, I missed that. Huh. What I do, Claire. Sorry, I wasn't struggling to read yours. I missed Ed Garris's message about the sportif. But yeah, what I do, because I do my training through Xert, so I load up Xert, and then obviously plan the workout that I'm going to do. I then stick in the workout player on the Garmin, load up the workout, connect that to the trainer. When I sign into Zwift, I just disconnect the trainer. So I've still got power, I've still got cadence, I've still got heart rate, all going into Zwift. But the elevation doesn't mean anything. So then I do my workout, but I can also get kilometers ridden within Zwift. So if I want to do, like you're saying, a workout during a group ride, so obviously on the screen it'll just look exactly like this, but my Garmin will be controlling the trainer for the workout. Why I decided to sprint, I don't know. Legs are really sore after yesterday's race. Oh well, there we go. Stage 1 short of the tour of Watopia. Long one Monday. I did intend to do short on Tuesday, short Wednesday, long Thursday, but never got anything on the bike yesterday. Other than the race. And seeing as the race went so badly, it's probably just as well that I've not managed to do any other rides, because we would like to do the KRT ride on RGT tomorrow night. First one, so it's quite funny. Someone's just ridden past in the basic kit 3, which is normally yellow and black, but I changed it on my computer to be the PDQ kit. Even after a year, I'm still waiting on that kit getting put in game. So I put one in myself. And doesn't affect anybody else, but on my screen, if anyone else is wearing that generic kit in game, then they show up on mine. There you go. They show up on my screen. But I was laughing because that person, obviously, like me, likes to have their socks match their kit. So they picked basic yellow. And again, on my machine, basic yellow is black and yellow stripes with the PDQ logo on them. To be fair, this is the pace I should have been riding even though that wasn't a particularly hard ride. I probably should have kept it under 150 watts for the entire duration. Tell you what, I know I'm biased, but that is still the best kit in game. Designed by, obviously, very talented designer Carol over in Canada. It's now out of date, of course, because the KISS logo no longer has the Z. That's the old style Z. It also doesn't have the Zwift Power logo on the back, on the shorts, or on the arms, because obviously Zwift Power is now owned by Zwift, no longer owned by two of the main riders, or founders I should say, within KISS. So the new kit actually is pretty cool. I can't remember what's on the back, but actually where it's blue, sort of halfway down where it says Type 2 Fun, it starts to fade blue into black. Black shorts now instead of blue shorts, and there's dinosaurs on it. Anyway, we managed to roll past the 25k, which is where we're going to stop. So I guess we'll just go up The next one, 26. That's it, Gareth. I'm not sure you'll be racing me. I think it'll be more a case of I'll be trying for dear life to hang on to your wheel. But you never know. Things might drastically improve in the leg department overnight. We managed to keep our Xert difficulty under 50. It's sitting at 49 just now. Ideally it should have been about 40, but oh, really? You had to ride right through me. Still can't get that fixed, Swift. There we go, 26k. 45 minutes. Nice and steady. All done. There we go, so that's me. I will catch you again very soon. Thanks for joining in. Gareth, Rick, James. Who else was there? Claire. Good to see you, Claire. And yeah, take it easy. As ever, keep us hands clean. Look out for yourself and each other. And I'll see you soon. Right on.
Every change